The human mind is complex, intricate, and often predictable. Robert Cialdini, renowned psychologist and acclaimed author of Influence, The Psychology of Persuasion, has identified several psychological principles that govern human behavior. These principles, if employed ethically, can foster understanding and create valuable societal progress. However, when used with malicious intent, they can manipulate, exploit, and cause harm. Herein, we delve into 9 such techniques that venture into unethical territories and perhaps warrant legal consideration. 1. Scarcity exploitation. The psychological principle of scarcity tells us that we assign higher value to resources that are scarce or perceived to be so. This principle can be used unethically by intentionally creating false scarcity. Businesses, for instance, might deliberately understock or imply limited availability of products to prompt panic buying or rush customers into impulsive purchases. 2. False authority. The authority principle highlights that humans are generally inclined to obey authority figures or experts. Unethical use of this principle may involve false representation of authority or expertise to sway opinion, manipulate decision-making, or to sell products or services. For example, pseudo-experts in nutrition might promote harmful diet plans, leading to severe health consequences. 3. Reciprocity misuse. The principle of reciprocity is anchored on our intrinsic obligation to return favors. Unethical manipulation of this principle might involve giving something seemingly innocuous or low cost to manipulate a much larger return favor. A predatory lender might initially offer a small, no-strings-attached loan only to later impose exorbitant interest rates. 4. Ingratiation. People inherently like those who like them. When individuals use excessive or undeserved flattery, or do unnecessary favors to get into someone's good graces, it might seem harmless but can lead to undue influence or unbalanced relationships, especially if the intent is manipulation. 5. Social proof manipulation. We, as social beings, are heavily influenced by the actions and opinions of others. By unethically manipulating social proof, one can sway people to conform to a manipulated majority opinion. Fake testimonials, paid-for reviews, or manipulated endorsements can lead to uninformed decisions, impacting everything from product purchases to political leanings. 6. Commitment and consistency abuse. People prefer to remain consistent with their past decisions and behaviors. Unethical applications of this principle involve entrapping individuals into a small commitment and then using that commitment as leverage to pressurize them into larger, and often detrimental, ones. Multi-level marketing, MLM, schemes often use this tactic to lure individuals into significant financial and time investments. 7. Decoy effect. This involves presenting one option that is clearly subpar to manipulate people into choosing the desired option. For instance, a company might strategically price its products so that the most expensive one seems like the best value. While it might seem like clever marketing, this can manipulate consumers into purchases that may not be in their best interest. 8. Gaslighting. Gaslighting is an extremely harmful form of manipulation where an individual tries to make another person question their perception, memory, or sanity. This might involve denying facts, twisting information, or discrediting the victim's experiences. Prolonged gaslighting can lead to severe emotional distress and mental health issues. 9. Foot in the door technique. This is a compliance tactic where an individual is persuaded to agree to a small, initial request, which makes them more likely to agree to a subsequent, larger request. Though it can have innocent applications, it can also lead to escalating demands, indebting individuals to further requests or commitments that they might not have originally agreed to. Here are some example stories to illustrate the use of these techniques. Scarcity exploitation. Consider a large corporation named Tech Globe, which has launched a revolutionary smartphone model. Even though they have the capacity to manufacture enough units to meet demand, they deliberately restrict the number of devices produced. They advertise that only a limited number of smartphones are available worldwide. As a result, consumers rush to buy them, some even camping out overnight outside stores. However, once the initial rush settles, Tech Globe conveniently begins to steadily restock its stores, capitalizing on the artificially created scarcity. False authority. A charismatic personality, John, leverages his large social media following to position himself as a health and fitness expert, even though he has no relevant qualifications or experience. When he promotes a new, miracle, weight loss supplement, His followers, influenced by his perceived authority, begin purchasing and using it. Some of them experience adverse health effects due to the supplement's unproven and possibly harmful ingredients. Reciprocity misuse. The Dazzle credit card company targets college students, offering a free concert ticket for every new sign-up. Many students, enticed by the offer, sign up for the credit card without reading the fine print. Once the initial grace period ends, the company imposes high interest rates and hidden charges that the students struggle to pay. Ingratiation. A new employee, Mark, is eager to climb the corporate ladder in his company. He starts showering his boss with flattery and gifts, while subtly undermining his coworkers. His boss, taken in by Mark's apparent dedication and constant praise, starts favoring him over other equally talented and hardworking employees. Over time, Mark earns a promotion, not through merit, but manipulation. Social proof manipulation. An entrepreneur named Samantha launches a new skincare line. To establish her brand, she hires individuals to write and post stellar reviews about her products across online platforms. Potential customers, influenced by the barrage of glowing reviews, are convinced of the product's quality and efficacy, resulting in increased sales for Samantha's skincare line. Commitment and consistency abuse. Lisa, a stay-at-home mom, is lured into a multi-level marketing scheme selling beauty products. Initially, she's asked to sell a small inventory to her friends. After tasting minor success, she's coaxed into investing in a larger stock and recruiting more sellers, escalating her commitment. Over time, Lisa finds herself in a difficult financial situation, struggling to sell the huge inventory she's acquired and unable to recover her investment. Decoy effect. A renowned movie theater chain offers 3 popcorn sizes: small for $5, medium for $7, and large for $7.50. The medium popcorn is deliberately priced to make the large size appear to be an irresistible bargain. As a result, most patrons end up buying the large popcorn, spending more than they initially intended and consuming more popcorn than they need. Gaslighting. In a toxic relationship, Alex consistently denies things he has said and done. He often changes his story, making his partner Sarah question her memory. He frequently blames Sarah for their issues and manipulates situations to make her feel guilty. Over time, this constant gaslighting erodes Sarah's self-esteem and mental well-being, making it increasingly difficult for her to leave the relationship. Foot in the door technique. A charity organization advocating for clean water in developing countries begins by asking people to sign an online petition supporting their cause. After agreeing to this small request, people then receive follow-up emails requesting monetary donations and soliciting commitments for monthly sponsorships. Having already shown support by signing the petition, many feel compelled to donate and even commit to a recurring sponsorship, which they might not have initially considered. Although these techniques can be employed ethically and beneficially, their potential for misuse poses a significant threat. Hence, it might be prudent for legal systems to consider regulations against such manipulative practices. However, it's equally crucial to empower individuals with knowledge about these principles so they can recognize and guard against potential manipulation. Ethical responsibility also falls on organizations and individuals to refrain from manipulative tactics, and instead use these psychological principles to foster understanding, promote positive behaviors, and construct beneficial relationships. Thanks for watching.